Today we're breaking down Dima's insane RC Walk Dragons strategy. Guaranteed 320 trophies every day, the one that dominates bases, crushes defenses, and makes Legend League easy. Stick around, because we're showing exactly how to execute it perfectly and rack up trophies every time. Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk firepower. Here's the exact army that makes this RC Walk Dragons strategy hit like a truck. 11 dragons for the main push, 8 rocket loons to snipe defenses and create a funnel for the RC that helps redirect her or pick off key air defenses. Super Wall Breaker and Ice Golem to support the queen. For spells, there are 12 invisibility, 1 earthquake for the RC charge, and a poison spell to deal with defensive CC. Now that you've seen the army, let's jump straight into the action. When you're really good at Royal Champion charges, it's got to be satisfying taking down the entire base, because that's what Dima is going to do here. Here in the first base, he started the RC charge from 12 o'clock near the air defense, but here's a Tesla popped up, so she gets that first. Look, he is running the Spirit Fox with the RC, so he is rotating Invis and Fox for maximum value. Here's 3 rocket loons on the bomb tower. I think this Royal Champion is going to jump in, and he'll want her to go to the multi-archer tower. But she already got caught by the tornado traps and is spinning for a while. Next, she jumps in the multi-archer tower. He pops the ability and drops the earthquake spell, which helps to get those defenses faster. Now notice, once he popped the RC ability, he is not utilizing the Fox anymore, as he doesn't want to lose her in the massive damage zone, and also wants to get those defenses. And this is actually going to be a really good charge. However, he is making a meal of it. Next, the RC moved to the X-Bow, and now he uses Invis on the right side multi-archer tower to redirect her to the core Fire Spitter. Another Invis spell to use, and now he got the Monolith and Fire Spitter. This is why this version of the Royal Champion charge is so broken, because he's got no Fire Spitters and Monolith left. Almost got the entire core except the Town Hall and set up a nice funnel. Now, the Queen at 10 o'clock, instant ability to get the last air sweeper down, and Siege Barrack at 9 o'clock to work on that entire side. Next, Baby Dragon funnel at 3 o'clock, and we're going to come in from the right side of the base with Warden and Minion Prince. Here's a couple of rocket loons to snipe the air defense. Now we're going straight into the Town Hall. Beautiful stuff, and now it's just about maximizing the Warden ability, and that's exactly what he does. And we've got the Queen on the outside of the base, and what I like is the CC Super Minions. Because you just know they're always going to get value. Some people run Valks, some people run Yetis. They are strong, but they're not guaranteed value. If their defense is behind the walls, then they're not good. Same with the Dragon Rider. It can go over the walls, obviously, but it can be just taken out so easily with one Sam. But 4 super minions, very hard to take down, doing the damage from range as well. And here comes the Minion Prince's ability there to slow down the last defenses, and this is overkill. This is how strong this army is. Alright, another base here with double poison spell towers this time. After the new update, double poison spell towers bases became meta bases. So no invisible spell tower or rage spell tower on this base. Let's see if he can take it down. The Royal Champion's on the bottom side here at 3 o'clock. First the Mortar, then Wiz Tower, there's the first invisible spell. Now she is getting the air defense and multi-archer tower next. Here's 2 rocket loons to snipe the bomb tower and force the Royal Champion in. By the way, look at this base building. This is such good base building. Look at how the Royal Champion paths. Now, she's going to go inside here. So Dima is patient, rotating Invis Fox there. Now, as we were going to say before the beautiful base building came into it, Dima isn't trying to force the Royal Champion one way or another at the start. He's going to wait until the Royal Champion picks a direction, then think about forcing her one way or another. Now, once the Multi-Inferno is down, he used Invis on the left side to redirect her to the core, multi and ricochet cannons. Then use the RC ability and the earthquake spell. He understands the Royal Champion pathing better than I ever will. Royal Champion doing a great job here. Getting the whole core, now she is moving towards the left X bow. Now he still has 3 more invis to utilize. Next, the scatter shot, and looks like she will get that air defense and multi-archer tower at 6 o'clock. And she gets that done beautifully for a 26% value. Now, Queen at the bottom side with Giant Arrow and Siege Barrack taking care of the CC and to work on that side. Giant is so good in this combination, taking for the Queen. Now Dima is making his move from the entire right side with Dragon entry. To be fair, if you get this much value, you can just try and fail. And I'm still not sure if it's possible to fail. The Queen is chilling on the left side of the base, but wait, what? His RC is still alive and getting the last Fire Spitter. How in the world is that RC still alive? Now we have the majority of the dragons on the right, and Poison Spell Tower launch here, and dragons are slow now. So here comes the Warden ability to get them going strong and heal back. Now it just doesn't really matter. What an absurd charge. Just gets so much value. Few dragons are slowly moving to the Town Hall, and Minion Prince is now in an awkward position. Monolith snipes the Minion Prince and got that Dark Orb ability kind of swag there, and Phoenix brings him back for a while. And yeah, this is an easy 3-star attack. What a legend. Easily getting the 3-star, and you can see why this is his go-to army in Legends League. Next up, here's the third base with the Invis and Rage Spell Tower setup. That's a hybrid setup, and we are covering all spell tower types so you know how to deal with each kind of base. Now, we'll see what Dima does against it, but I'm pretty sure a Rage Tower can't do much if your Royal Champion stays invisible and avoids that side. So let's see if Dima can keep doing what he's been doing with the dragons. Coming in on the bottom left side, also going to get rid of that invisible spell tower. If this Royal Champion goes into the center of the base, and you know that's what Dima wants, how is this base supposed to defend? The RC moves to the Town Hall beautifully. And here comes her ability with the Earthquake spell to speed things up. Oh, that was so smart. He uses the Giant Arrow during the Royal Champion charge to activate an Invis Tower. Anything could happen here. He also invis the Monolith to force her to the core, but with the haste effect, she moves a little further. Now he's sending rocket loons quickly to snipe that Wiz Tower and air defense, so she moves to the core next. What a brilliant move. Once the Ricochet cannon is down, she heads to the core. The Queen is clearing trash buildings outside and creating a solid funnel. Electro Boots aura damage, he got the Monolith. Next, she takes out the Fire Spitter, and with the last Invis spell, she's going for the multi-archer tower and the second Fire Spitter. What an RC charge. The Queen moves from 6 to 3 o'clock. To support her, here comes the Ice Golem, Siege Barrack, and Dragon Spam from the top left side. This is the most spammy thing Dima has ever done. RC and Queen combined have already taken more than 50% of the base. This is gonna hit like a truck. He pops the Dark Orb ability to slow down those defenses, and it works perfectly. You can see why the Eternal Tome and the Yearling Tome are insane. You can go through the highest damage zones in history and still walk out with many dragons alive. With the combination of super minions and dragons, this turns into an overkill triple. How beautifully he handled this base. Last attack for this dragon video. Now, got another hybrid spell tower base, Rage and Poison spell tower setup. So, RC charge from 2 o'clock, and you always want to use those rocket loons to snipe defenses and force your RC into the base. She moves in the base, taking down the multi-archer tower, and next should be the Fire Spitter. The Royal Champion has decided she has no interest in the spell towers for now, and moved to the top Inferno Tower. And she got caught with the Tornado Traps. While getting caught by Tornado Traps near the Town Hall, you don't want her to take any shots from the Town Hall, and that's what Dima did here, using Invis back-to-back to avoid any shots. With the next Invis spell, RC moved to the Town Hall, and here comes her ability and Earthquake spell. This is the same every time. You get a high defensive area and use those combinations to get maximum value. Now, with the Town Hall down, she is moving to the left bottom side compartment where the spell towers are stacked. Got the scatter shot first, then rage spell tower. Oh, he does it. He timed it perfectly. She's moving so strong here, sniping defenses after defenses. With the last Invis spell, she even gets the multi-inferno tower there. What an insane value. Look at the base. The core is gone. All right, that is an excellent outcome. Now Queen at 3 o'clock with Ice Golem and Siege Barrack. And with her giant arrow, he got the last air sweeper facing the right side. Then Dragon spam from the top right side and a few rocket loons to get that air defense as usual. Queen at bottom side working with Siege Barrack and Dragons are at top side. He is dealing with the base from both directions. And Dragons are moving slowly, chilling, clearing those defenses. Still got Warden and Minion Prince abilities to utilize. With Super Minion now added from the bottom side and Dragons clearing the top side, now he can just swag both abilities. I mean, what a wicked attack strategy. Well done to Dima. What an absolute overkill this one is. Getting every base just like that. That's the powerful RC Charged Dragons by Dima. If you like it and want more of them, like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.